Have you felt it too? The UK feels on the edge. Illegal immigration feels out of control. Your food shop costs more, but the bags are lighter. Your council's cutting services, but council tax still goes up. You call your GP, next routine appointment is 3 weeks. You're not standing on the edge of something, we're living through it right now in Britain. Today I'm going to show you 5 UK specific indicators that we're already in a slow motion collapse, and what you can do this week to stay calm, resilient and a step ahead without panic, politics or tinfoil. Welcome to Charlie Survival. This channel is British preparedness, bushcraft and real world resilience. We do facts over fear, no doom spirals, no fantasies, just calm, practical steps that work in the UK. Hit subscribe and join the community to stay resilient. Quick promise of value so you know what you're getting. I'll break down 5 signs of UK decline so you can actually feel day-to-day politics, money, housing, community and the system we all rely on. I'll give you specific legal UK-friendly actions for each one, budget buffers, local networks, comms, water, power, medical and home. And I'll show you how to build margin, not bunkers, so the next power cut, the next price shock or the next supply wobble is an inconvenience, not a crisis. Deep breath, let's pull back, look honestly at where Britain is today and then get practical. Political breakdown. Here's the pattern. Trust drains, pressure rises, bitter mass immigration arguments, pushes for digital ID and tighter controls over daily life, road pricing, camera zones, protest crackdowns, more rules, less consent. Neighbour against neighbour, the country feels like tribes at war. In Britain, your first responders are your neighbours. When politics polarises, local cooperation collapses. And when that goes, small hiccups feel like disasters. What you can do this week: build an apolitical micro network. 3 households on your street, exchange names, numbers, skills. Keep it simple. Hey, I'm Charlie at number 10. If the power's out or there's a flood, I've got a camping stove and a water filter. Shout if you need help. It works because you lower the barrier. No manifestos, just manual aid. Write a 1-page household info sheet. Allergies, meds, pets, boiler isolator, stopcock, key contact. Print 2, 1 for the meter cupboard, 1 in your go folder. In a tense moment, people forget basic info. Paper doesn't crash. Practice a 60-second calm brief. Power's out, we're safe. Kettle on the gas, ring. Check neighbours at 20 and 24. Radio's on. We'll reassess in 30 minutes. Calm is a force multiplier. Your tone sets the room. You can't fix Westminster, you can lower conflict on your street and raise trust where you live. That's resilience. To become more prepared in Britain, I've put together a Charlie Survival Amazon kit list. I've tested it over months and you can find everything from home survival to bug out kit. To check it out, click the Amazon link in the description after this video. Economic strain. Inflation's down, so why does your bank balance feel worse? Britain's had a cost of living crunch that's not just a headline, it's the checkout beep, the pump price, the energy bill that makes you reread it twice. Wages haven't matched shocks in food, rent, insurance, energy. The average family has less slack. In preparedness, margin is survival. When budgets are tight, one broken tyre or one missed paycheck becomes a crisis. What to do this week? Do a 3-ring budget audit. Ring 1, essentials, shelter, council tax, utilities baseline, staple foods, transport to income, basic comms. Ring 2, enablers, small comforts that keep morale high, tea, spices, a library card, a Friday park walk. Tiny spend, big payoff. Ring 3, discretionary dips, subscriptions you forgot, random Amazon whisk, takeaways. Lock Ring 1, keep a few Ring 2 morale items, axe Ring 3 for 90 days. Use the freed cash to build a £500 emergency float, even £10 a week counts. Create a 30ml pantry buffer, the UK staples are coming up. Knock down high interest debt. The 30ml pantry, UK friendly, cheap, long shelf. 10 times rice, pasta, oats bases. 10 times protein tins, beans, lentils, chickpeas, tuna, mackerel, chicken soup. 10 times meal extenders, passata, chopped tomatoes, coconut milk, stock cubes, onion and garlic to dehydrate or use fresh. Frozen veg. Add salt, pepper, curry powder, mix herbs, yeast flour, oil, tea, coffee. Food is both fuel and morale. A few months of don't panic dinners is priceless in shocks. Energy sanity kit, renters and owners. Kettle discipline. Boil what you actually drink. Slow cooker or pressure cook to slash electric cook time. Draft excluders, window film, thermal curtains, one safe backup heat source if legal and appropriate. Things like hot water bottles, layered clothing and sleeping bag movie nights. Your bill is where resilience meets reality. Income buffers, low friction. Second channel of income you control. Local service, seasonal gigs, flipping gear, editing, tutoring, dog walking, weekend market table. Sell clutter into a resilience fund. Label it money with a name gets saved. You don't need a bunker budget, you need runway, a few weeks of bills and meals that don't care what the headline says. The crumbling dream, housing. What happens to a nation when homes feel temporary? In Britain, the housing story is simple. Rents up, deposits are up, mortgages squeezed, social housing wait lists are long, and lots of us feel one notice away from chaos. Even homeowners feel exposed. Roof leak, boiler failure, interest rate resets. Resilience begins at home. If your living situation is fragile, your nervous system is too. What to do this week? Stability before square footage. If downsizing reduces fragility, consider it on your own terms, not under duress. Smaller space, lower bills, longer runway. Landlords proof your essentials. Portable. Induction plate if wiring allows, air fryer, slow cooker, folding solar lanterns, USB lights, power bank, non-damaging water prep, under sink jug filter, gravity filter or bottled rotation, respect weight limits. Discreet storage. Lidded boxes under bed for pantry buffer. Maintenance common sense, owner or renter. Know your stopcock, fuse box, boiler pressure top up, carbon monoxide alarm. Keep spare double and triple A batteries, fuses, PTFE tape, silicone, WD-40, torch, plumber's key, radiator key. Document everything. In stress, paper wins. Grab in, not just grab out. Everyone talks go bags. Also create a stay put tray. Medalist plus repeats, ID copies, cash floats, head torch, phone battery, printed contacts, warm layers. Most UK shocks are short and local. We usually bunker down. Home is not just an address, it's a routine. Lights when the grid is dark, hot drinks when the day is cold, and a plan on the fridge when brains are foggy. Fractured communities. Hyper-connected online, strangers on our own streets. Britain's social glue has thinned. The pub closed, Sunday league folded, church dwindled, high streets hollowed out. We scroll together, but we don't nod at the postie. When things wobble, isolation bites. In every British storm I've seen, literal and metaphorically, the people who bounce back fastest have names in their phones and favours prepaid. What to do this week? Speak to two real humans this week you'd rely on in a pinch. Keep it light. If the power went again, fancy a cuppa at mine, I've got a stove. No politics, no conspiracy, just tea and practicality. Join one analogue group, park run, allotment, RNLI fundraising, community garden, scouts, church coffee meetings, wild swim group, coastal cleanup. Shared tasks rebuild trust faster than debates. Your personal redundancy plan. 1. Power. Tier 1. No tools. Head torch per person. Double and AAA battery stash. 2 USB power banks, 10 to 20,000 milliamps. Multi-USB cable. Plug-in torch and nightlight that automatically comes on outages. Tier 2, cooking. Gas canister stove safely by a window. Or indoor safe electric cooking with a single induction plate if power available. Tier 3, small solar. A foldable panel to top up phones, power banks. Water, 2-litre bottles rotated monthly, aim 3 to 5 days minimum. Filtration, a gravity filter or under sink jug system. Hardware, know where your stopcock is, label it. Comms, paper backups, printed contacts, family, neighbour, GP, vet, utility emergencies. Local radio, a small FM DAB. Download a weather app like the Met Office for updates and alerts. Walkie-talkies, PMR 446, legal, license-free for close-range neighbourhood. Teach a simple check-in code. 4. Medical, BS 85991 style kit or better. Add your actual meds, ORS sachets, pain relief, antihistamines, dressings, plasters, tape, gloves, thermometer, paper list, medications and dosages and allergens, keep copies. Skills, learn basic first aid, one Saturday could save a life. 5. Food and heat. Kettle meals, couscous, instant mash, noodles, oats. You can feed a family with a kettle and a flask. Morel foods, custard, chocolate, tea. Yes, I'm serious. Warmth. Layer system, hats, socks, sleeping bag, movie night in one room, humour included. You're not trying to live off-grid, you're trying to ride the bumps without spilling your tea. Collapse isn't always a dramatic cliff, most of the time it's a slow slide that seeps into daily life. If you're starting from scratch or want to add to your kit, head over to the Charlie Survival Amazon kit list. You can find some incredible products for real UK survival and preparedness. You can find the Amazon link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy this one on screen now about wild plants you can forage for free in the UK. Stay wild, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one.